Hi, Ron. So here I have the 2025 Sorento X-Line Limited 2.5 Turbo all-wheel drive. This is the gray wolf exterior. This one just got on our lot, so it's still a little wrapped up. On the keys here, you can open the back. Okay, and in the back, you're gonna have some storage with the jack. This is the third row being down. This here is the third row up. You're gonna have a USB-C charging in the third row, as well as cup holders. Over here, you're gonna have the standard 12 volt. You can also put those seats down with these buttons here. There's gonna be a button that you can push to go down. You can also set the speed and the height that the trunk's going. So if you're parking it in a garage, you can have the height set to match. This is the second row here. There's also a button to push these down, and it'll automatically just go. Second row is gonna have heated seating, visors. You can set these to go back or forward to create more space in the back there. I am 5'9". You can see I still have quite a bit of space. There's going to be USB-C charging ports there. There's also going to be a house plug-in and another 12 volt. Going to the front here. So you're going to have memory seating. So you have two different settings that you can have it at. This button here is going to automatically bring that mirror in and out. Going to have a Bose playing system. So you have the nice interior, and the seat can automatically, you'll see I'm moving back. The seat automatically will move forward and backwards when you sit in to make it easier for entrance. Turn it on. On the steering wheel here, you're gonna have access to phone calls, volume, different modes, the request. This is going to be your cruise control option. So this is cruise control. This is going to be the distance from the vehicle in front of you. It can be up to 3 car lengths. This is going to be lane keep follow and lane keep assist. It does not have to be on. Sorry, the cruise control does not have to be on to utilize this feature. What this is going to do is it is going to make sure that your vehicle stays straight in the line. If you attempt to turn without the signal light on, it will pull you back into the lane because it thinks that you're veering off. You can see the dash. So this still is in shipping mode. Here you're going to be able to push this, and it'll turn these knobs into the volume or the different tune. You push here again, and now it's going into the different temperatures. The camera picks it up as flashing, but it is not flashing. Okay. In here, you're gonna have a wireless charging, USB-C. With the wireless charging, this will glow when it is on. You're gonna have heated seats as well as AC seats. Over here, you're gonna have the different driving modes. So you can see that this will shift the design of it. See here. So there's going to be Smart, which is going to adapt to your driving style to kind of make it the most efficient for where the drive power is from the front to the back. Sport is going to keep the RPMs above 2,000 to give you that extra little push. Eco is going to make it the most economically efficient. And then normal is just going to be your kind of standard driving. As well, you can push the terrain. And so over here in the terrain, you can see there's snow, mud, and sand. So these are going to kind of change the power from the front to the back of the vehicle and make it a little bit easier to get through those different terrains. If you push this button here, it gives you the different options in here as to what you would like to see. If you hold the OK button here, this will show up on the screen over here. It shows you all the different safety features. Go over here, adjust the climate, seats. So this is the easy access. You can have extended, and that way when you get out of the vehicle, it goes back as far as it possibly can. In here you can kind of adjust where what lights you want on. The door, so you can push the side door button twice and it'll unlock. You can have it automatically unlock when you get close to it with the keys. It'll have the power lift gate, so when you're with the keys and you walk towards the back, it'll automatically start opening up that lift gate. This is where you can change the speed of the lift gate. The smart lift gate, so that's turning it on when you go into the back there. And then this is the height, so you can change how high up you want the vehicle to open. So there's level 3, 2, 1, or you can choose the what height that you want by holding the button in the back. And this is going to be fully open. It's going to have a digital key option, so that's like your Apple Wallet. When you double click, you'll have a key to get into your vehicle. You can have up to 3 users on there, and it just makes it easy to just hop on in. There's going to be a rear occupant alert, so it'll signal you to make sure that you're checking the back to make sure you don't forget anybody or anything. You can have auto rear wipers on. That'll automatically turn on when your front wipers are on. So in here you're gonna have the sound system radio, the phone, and a little map. You have voice memos, so if you know you need to grab milk on your way home and you don't want to forget, you can just say, "Don't let me forget to get milk," and you'll have that saved in there. Valet mode, that's gonna be if you are getting the vehicle's being valeted. It'll lock this for you. It will lock all of your settings, have all of your privacy set up so that they can't view anything. It'll track the speed that the vehicle was driven, the length that the vehicle was driven, and it kind of gives you that full access as to what was done with your vehicle during valet. Over here, you're gonna have all your different options in the setup. So you can do screen layout. So that's going to be the cluster over here. So you can choose between simple or circle. You can link it to the drive mode, which is what I showed you earlier, or if there's just a specific style that you liked, you can choose that. You can have a clock set up for your screensaver. Split screen, so this is kind of gives you different options as to what you want to show up on your split screen when you're in the map. There's going to be a blue light filter option. Screen layout, that was the cluster theme. Once again, the cluster, so you can have the different options. So this is going to be the star button that you have here and over here, and you can kind of set up what is going to appear when you push that button. There's going to be Kia Connect options as well. So with the Kia Connect, you get the fully exclusive, the ultimate package for free for the first 3 years. In there, you'll be able to start your car from anywhere in the world. You can have it set for summer settings where you have the AC seats on, winter settings where you have the heated steering and the heated seats on. You can have it for in a garage if you're wanting it to only get to a certain temperature. Outside of a garage if you're wanting it to be warmer or cooler. With that, you can also, if you hear a banging noise outside and you're wondering, what was that? Is my car okay? It'll send you a full photo of the vehicle around so that you can see if anything has happened to your vehicle. It also has a navigation in the vehicle itself. So it will show you where the vehicle is at all times. In here, you can kind of just change the time and all of that if you want it 24 hours. And I'll show you the map here. So this is the map that's installed. You can have the home, you can have your work, all of this in here. You can have it as a zoom up of the map, or you can have it as the clock, the compass, passenger talk. So passenger talk is going to be, if you have people in the back row, you don't want to yell at them from the front, then you can have, there's speakers back there and you can speak to them through there. Or if you're wanting to be louder, you can do that as well. The weather, if you have that, if you want that set up. So there's multiple different options to kind of customize the vehicle. If you go into the radio here, so it is Sirius XM is connected to this. Your different radio stations. Go through. It has a nice Bose speakers. For here, you'll see, so it's gonna have a blind spot monitoring, so it shows you what's going on when you're trying to turn that way. You can also see the temperature there. Over here, you're gonna have 2 different levels of the heated seating. This is the e-brake. Auto hold, so when you're at a red light, you can have this on and it'll hold the brakes. You don't have to keep your foot on the pedal. This is going to be a hill assist, so it makes it so you're not having to constantly pump the brakes while you're going down. This is going to be the automatic shut off when you're at a red light. It's for the economy efficiency, fuel efficiency. You can have that off though if you don't want it on. If you push this button here, you're now going to get a view of the full surrounding of the car. There is no cameras on the top. We're not sure how it shows that, but it does give you that full access as to what's going on around the vehicle. Over here, this is going to be the sunroof. So you push it once, and it'll give you that. Push it back again. You're going to have the full panoramic view. And then you can have this going all the way back. So then I have the net there. You can turn these on with the button, or if you just want one on, it's auto. Give you a look at the sunroof. This is the panoramic sunroof. It's quite nice, especially on a evening drive, getting to look at the stars. have the nice quilted leather with the X-line embroidery, along with the sides there. You can see what the third row looks like with it up there. Same with the embroidered quilted seats. This is the button to lock and unlock. This is the X-Line Limited Sorento. You can see, I will turn it off. You can see the seat reclined there. This is going to be the side of the seat, so you can push this button and it'll bring this forward, which makes it really nice on the knees for those long drives. It's gonna have automatic back. You can go up, you can go down, forward, back. This is gonna be the lumbar support, so the 4-way lumbar support there. And you'll see here, when I push the lock button, these side mirrors automatically go in. You're gonna have the command start on here, so you can hit the lock button, and then you can hold back here. There you go. Built right into the key, which is super nice. You don't have to have that secondary one. And once again, this is the Wolf Gray 2025 Sorento X-Line Limited. Let me know what you guys think.